bubble burst. There's this massive. It's like basically our economic crash that I believe is going to happen will be a mixture of the Great Financial Crisis 2008 with 1999's .com bubble crash with a smidge of the 1970s gold standard. You're taking monetary policy, major technological shift, and just general effects of stagflation and wage gap in jobs all coming together. That's why I think this one will be a big old crash. As mentioned, we're coming at the end of an 18-year bull run out of the Great Financial Crisis and a 30-year bull run overall. So typically when you have those bull runs, you're going to have this crash. AI bubble bursting will most likely be the reason why. That along with whatever socio-political issues are going on, geopolitical issues. What am I trying to say? Civil War or World War, which are not. How do I say this? They're growing. The likelihood is growing. They're still. They have a higher likelihood, but still a low probability. You know what I mean? So that said, that is the reason why I think everyone this holiday season, when you're in the midst of just joy and happiness, the industry slows down, you're not writing as much. I think everyone needs to have a self-reflection period, right? Take a week or two where you give yourself a break, right? As a creative.
For sure.
Don't write, don't create, and try your best to give yourself mercy if you haven't hit that goal or whatever. You need to sit down and say, okay, ChatGPT,
Yeah.
and ask those tough questions to ChatGPT, and then ask those tough questions of yourself to see where you fit in, where your strengths and weaknesses are. Do that SWOT analysis of yourself, and then say, okay, what do I need to correct? For me, last year, it was even though I've got 2 killer scripts that have won me all sorts of awards and blah, 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 I still need to get new scripts, and I need to get money. That gives me freedom creatively to work on other things outside of just writing, and it gives me the financial freedom I need to not have to worry about jobs that honestly I don't love at all. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think that bubble burst is going to be pretty significant. We're going to see a reduction in the companies, but the cool thing is it's an opportunity. Like I said, come summer 2026, if I were you, let's say you're a writer, you got a spouse, and they're making good money. You're on a show right now, and you're thinking, hey, this show is probably gonna go 2 or 3 years. Honestly, do not buy a house. Don't buy a house. Don't wait till next year. Don't do it. If you have credit card debt as a writer and you're looking to figure out how you're going to finance your feature, and you're gonna have to put some on your credit card, I would go out and once the Fed cuts interest rates in October, and then once again in December, look at transferring some of that balance over to a new credit card. You know what I mean? Get a lower interest rate payment. You know what I mean? Get a higher Get a higher. Oh my God, I'm tired. You know what I mean? Higher. Whatchamacallit, clearance on your shit, so you have more money to use. Yeah. These are practical things you can do. Look for those tax incentives. You know what I mean? Be willing to travel. Get out of here. Arkansas right now is becoming a filming hotbed, and their economy, and this is where we're talking about how do we use the economy, what's going on to affect us as creators. So Arkansas felt the hit of the Trump administration in 2017, right? Okay. They had their recession started back then when farmers were losing their farms, losing their jobs because of tariffs. Right. They still voted for him when he said that he was going to do tariffs. I'm not speaking politically, I'm just saying this is what happened. Right. So the United States just gave Argentina $20 billion. Once again, we're not speaking politics, it's just what happened. Argentina then amidst the tariff war between China and the United States, China is not buying soybeans or grain from the United States right now. Crazy. Guess who's the number 1 producer of soybeans and number 2 producer of grain in the country? Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Arkansas. So what's going on right now? Massive Trump supporters are at risk of losing their homes, their farms, all that stuff. So what's Arkansas doing? They're doing anything they can to bring business in. So what does that mean for you? If you have a script that's set in small town America, rural America, or maybe a university, right? Think about going to Arkansas and going to their film office and seeing if you can negotiate lower taxes,
Right.
you have rebates,
Incentives.
incentives, all those things. You know what I mean? This is how you as a creator can think about, using the economic downturn to your advantage.
And I want to add to that as far as a creator.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing that benefited, I think now we need to think about what we're writing more than ever and where we're taking these characters and stories and